Hello, Team Superstars. It's Laurie and Mark.
Hi, everybody. How are you doing tonight?
And this is our Campaign 7 virtual team sales meeting.
So we're here tonight. It looks like we've got Kim Weimer and Stacy Warren with us, and I'm sure we'll get a few more to join. We'll let them in and say hi when they come on, but we're just going to go ahead and get started. If you're watching the replay, you can text us or email us with any questions you have as you're watching. And if you're live, stick with us, and after the recording, we'll jump on and answer any questions you might have.
Okay, so glad everybody could join us live. Everybody who joins us live will be in a drawing for a business builder bundle every meeting. That's new. So products and samples will change, and those will vary depending on what we have. So that's something that we're going to start doing, and I'm so not prepared. So it's going to, this time it's going to be a mystery bundle because I haven't put it together. I'm a slacker, sorry. Lots on my plate right now, but we will announce who the winner is in our Team Superstars group, and whoever it is, you will get that mailed to you. So Jaylene Ingersoll, welcome.
Thanks for joining us.
Stacy and Kim, I just announced that we're going to do a little product and sample bundle for everybody who joins us live. We're hoping to get more people to join us live. All right, so this is, again, Campaign 7. This is our Campaign 7 book. On the front cover is our new FarmRX Bakuchiol cream. Now, I'm going to be honest, when I saw this cover, I thought it was just the regular cream that we already had, but then when I looked at it closer, I saw that it was a brand new cream. We have, this one is a natural alternative to retinol. That's the whole line of Bakuchiol is a natural alternative to retinol. There is a special offer inside of the Avon catalog, and this is what it is. When the customer orders from pages 6 through 13, I'm going to have Mark show you these. They're so cute. Can show you the boxes that they come into. This is what they get. They just, with any purchase between pages 6 through 13, they get both of these little mini trial sizes. These are absolutely perfect for travel. So I'm going to tell you about this product. FarmRX Bakuchiol cream is a moisturizing cream with Bakuchiol. It's a plant-based alternative to retinol, and it's a blend of botanical extracts to clinically reduce the look of wrinkles instantly, and it visibly improves firmness and elasticity in your skin in 2 weeks. It's a vegan formula that's hypoallergenic and has been dermatologist tested. It's suitable for sensitive skin. So when you have that customer or person that says, oh, I'm allergic, or oh, I have sensitive skin, well, guess what? This is a game changer, because this is really going to be something that they can use and try. Now, retinol, I don't know what you know about retinol, but unlike products that do contain retinol, those cause photosensitivity. That means sensitivity to the sun, and you really should not be wearing that kind of a retinol product and being out in the sun. So this product, because it does not contain retinol, does not cause any photosensitivity. So it can be used during the day. And because Bakuchiol is a gentle plant-based alternative to retinol, that really does help reduce wrinkles and discolorations without irritation, like sometimes retinol can. So it's beauty that is simply natural. And this is the full-sized cream. So it's a real generous size. It is, what does it say on there? This is tiny.
It's 3.404 fluid ounces.
Which is really big for a face cream. A lot of times our face cream jars are 1.7 ounces. This is just over 3 ounces. That's a real big deal. And the packaging is all about sustainable packaging. And so it very simply tells a story on all of the sides, the ingredients. I like it because it is more natural. So if you might be thinking, who is my customer for FarmRX? Well, FarmRX opens the door to so many customers at every age and stage of life. Our daughter is 35 years old, and she probably wouldn't appreciate me telling her age, but she uses FarmRX and absolutely loves it. She doesn't have really a whole lot of lines or wrinkles yet, but she's using it as a preventative product. She does have sensitive skin, so she really does love the fact that it's made with natural ingredients. It could also be used. Another person that you might want to seek out is somebody who is what we call the self-educator. They check products for ingredients. They're curious about indie beauty brands. I didn't even know what that was, so I Googled it. In short, an indie beauty brand is a business that is independently owned, not by a parent company. With Avon, LG H&H is our parent company. So we are owned by LG H&H. Some of our brands come from our parent company, which are K-beauty or Korean beauty brands. So that's what an indie beauty brand is. It does not have a parent company. Anybody who's aware of their skincare needs, so that's anybody. Somebody who's really engaged with trends like vegan clean beauty, somebody who wants to create a healthy, glowing base for makeup. When people tell me they don't use skincare, I cringe because a lot of people have no idea how old I am, and I'm not telling in this video. But it's because I've been using skincare since I was an 18-year-old young girl right out of high school, a complete regimen of skincare, and it's paid off very well for me. Anybody else who might be open to natural alternatives when it comes to ingredients and formulas, somebody who wants to use products that are clean and are as natural as possible. Anybody who's looking for brand sustainability and responsibility, that's what this brand is all about. Someone who experiences sensitive skin issues. I do occasionally. Somebody who wants anti-aging benefits, yet they're looking for more natural ingredients in the product. That's FarmRX. Someone who's looking for a straightforward, simple skincare that's nourishing and delivers a fresh, healthy looking, dewy glow. And last but not least, someone who can't use retinol would be mamas who are pregnant and nursing babies. So if you know any mamas to be or mamas that would love clean skincare, I do. I have a real special friend whose daughter's like my other daughter, and I'm going to introduce her to FarmRX because she's expecting a baby. So how exciting. All right. Oh, I had a few more things. So, all right. So what is clean beauty all about? That's the new buzzword in the industry, and you'll hear a lot more people talking about it. It's in magazines, it's on ads, done a little research, it's everywhere. Clean beauty is defined by products that are mindfully created and produced with the health of our bodies and the environment in mind. Think of it as good for you, good for the environment. I'm all about that. 93% of consumers would like to purchase clean beauty products. That's a pretty awesome statistic. 63% of consumers think that clean beauty is a major factor in making purchasing decisions, and 89% of consumers look at ingredient lists while shopping, and many are also researching those ingredients. I've had customers, and we'll all continue to have customers who might bring those to your attention. We have a very close friend and her daughter has celiac disease. She cannot have any products, lipstick, skincare, nothing with gluten, or it'll send her straight to the hospital. So clean beauty for her is a matter of her life. She has to make sure that no gluten is included in her products. And we have the ability to check out ingredients. So clean beauty really pays. Customers are willing to pay more for their peace of mind, safety, and sustainability. This trend spans across generations from millennials to baby boomers. When introducing FarmRX to your customers, talk about its clean beauty appeal. It will really resonate with your customers. FarmRX was formulated without, so get that, without over 2,000 ingredients, things like formaldehyde releasers, parabens, sulfates, microplastics. If you don't know what a microplastic is, Google it, because it's a teeny tiny microplastic particle that has been in beauty products for ages. I'm so glad to see clean beauty come to the forefront of our company, and microplastics are banned not only in our beauty products, but in some of our cleaning products as well. That's a really big deal. In addition to FarmRX, your customers can also feel good about using all of our products since we use FDA approved ingredients and our products are dermatologist tested. So that really also is another selling point. If someone asks you, well, I don't know, I've got sensitive skin, what do you think? Absolutely FarmRX, without a doubt. So I'm going to turn the next products over to Mark to talk about.
Well, before I do that, I just want to point out, this is the product for your eco-conscious customers. The box is made of recycled materials. It says that right on the side here. Oops, which side? There, on the back. See that little
There
tree?
you go.
And the jar is glass, which is fully recyclable. So when you're done with this FarmRX jar, you can throw that in your glass recycling. All right, so I'm going to talk to you about some of our the other products that you can take advantage of that free with purchase offer, and that is our Veilment CBD products. Now, first of all, I want to make a comment about CBD. Our CBD products contain no THC.
None, zero.
None. THC is the active ingredient in marijuana that gets you high. This does not contain any THC. These are sourced from the sativa plant that does not contain THC.
From the hemp plant family.
Yep. So the first one is the CBD dry body oil.
We both love this product.
I love this product. As a matter of fact, I just ran out. This is the one I took out of my bathroom before opening to put in my shower. This is a great oil for moisturizing your body. So the best way to use this is right after you shower, just towel off real quickly, and then you just pat it on your skin, all over your skin for really healthy, moisturized skin. What is it? So I'm going to read. It's hypoallergenic, dermatologist tested, fragrance free, and again, no THC. Great product for your customers who are looking for that bath oil that's very natural.
And because it's fragrance free for somebody who might really struggle with fragrance, that's a great alternative as a moisturizer.
The next two products are the CBD body creams. The first one is the light jasmine scent cream. This is more like a body butter. And this is great for rubbing on those elbows, knees, or any dry patches on your body.
Knuckles, dry spots.
So it's a little thicker consistency. Again, it's got a very light jasmine scent. I personally don't even smell the jasmine, and it just smells nice. Love this, and I use this all the time and switch off between this and the CBD Soothing Nourishing Body Cream. This comes in a little pump. I can't take the lid off because it's sealed.
What's the difference? Do you know? I do.
Yeah, tell them what the difference is.
So they both contain CBD. They both contain 100 milligrams, but this one is more concentrated. So the scent is a little bit different. It's a light geranium scent, like Mark said, and it's in a pump container. So the consistency of it is just a little bit thinner. Yeah. But it's more concentrated, so you really, a little bit goes a long way, doesn't it? Yep. You don't really need a lot.
I use this all the time. As a matter of fact, if you came in our house, you'd see one sitting by my chair in the family room where we watch TV. I put this on my hands because my hands get really dry, and I'm prone to get eczema on my hands. So this really helps to keep my skin moisturized and prevent me from getting that eczema. So those are great products. Again, these are great products for your customers who are looking for more natural and healthy products. The next one I want to show you is the CBD Cooling Body Roll-On Gel. This is not a deodorant. It looks like it. Take the top off, and it's got the roll-on, just like our Avon deodorants. But this is not a deodorant. This is awesome. Think of this as like Bengay or
only better.
What's the other one that we used? Icy Hot.
Yeah, Icy Hot.
So after working out at the gym, if I'm sore, like in my muscles, or in my legs, I just roll this on to those areas that are sore, and it really helps to cool and soothe those sore, achy muscles. And that's what it's for. Again, 100 milligrams of CBD for their customers who are sold and excited about using CBD products. This is a great product instead of those, like the few I mentioned, that contain all kinds of chemicals. This is all natural.
It's a great thing because when we go to the gym and do a lot of lower body workouts, squats or lunges, or I walk a lot and my muscles hurt, it's not made to be a muscle relaxer, but it does relieve some muscle aches, and it just is so cooling and soothing on your skin.
Yeah, it's very cooling, and it works really great. I use it on my arms all the time. My elbows and my inner elbows and my biceps get really sore from working out. So this is a great product for that. Now, if your customers are a little nervous about CBD in their products, we also have Veilment hemp seed oil. Hemp seed oil is made from the hemp plant. There is no CBD and no THC in this product, but it's basically the same. It's a dry body oil. It can be used after your shower. Just pat it onto your skin to get that moisturized, soft skin. So great natural products. And of course, with all of those, when your customers buy any one of those products, is it one or two? It looks like any one.
Any. So, and it could be one product.
They get both of these, the FarmRX.
And I have a did you know fact about the CBD.
Go for it.
Did you know that CBD is extracted from the stalks and leaves of the hemp plant? This super ingredient contains vitamins A, D, and E, and essential fatty acids. And again, the hemp plant is not the same plant that marijuana comes from. It's an entirely different plant.
Yep. So if you've got those customers who are looking for those
And
hand
they're
creams,
nervous about
body creams, and those products that are a little more natural, or if you've got customers who are into their essential oils and CBD, these are the products to show them.
And you know what? It says right on the packaging that there's no THC. It says inside of our catalog, it's printed everywhere that there's no THC. So your customers can be assured that it doesn't contain it. All right, we're on to something a little different, and I like that Avon's also going in this direction. And I'll have Mark show you in the catalog. Kachina, this is our dish soap. This is lemon verbena. I love this. This is a refill. And we have just recently come out with this cute glass dispenser like the company Grove. I used to subscribe, but then when Avon brought in our home line, I don't go to the grocery store and I don't order online. Any cleaning supplies I order from my Avon account. And I absolutely love this. It does a great job on the dishes. And now we have a fun glass dispenser to dispense it. Or if you have a sink like I do, it has a dispenser. So I'll be filling it up with my refill of the dish soap.
Right here in the catalog.
And speaking of refills, on the next page, we also have our Homestar multi-purpose cleaner over here that has a refill. So you can buy, we talked about this, I think last time, you can buy the bottle and then there's a refill size too. So we're starting to come out with some really great refill sizes, which are really nice. I like that a lot.
Really popular in the home care line of products. You'll see them on the shelves to refill your bottles instead of buying a new one. So, you know,
That's
we see
also
Avon is doing the
eco-friendly
same thing.
because, you know, you can have this glass dispenser for a long time. As long as you don't break it, you are good to go for a long, long time.
And we all know glass is highly recyclable.
Yeah. All right, so next up, we're going to give you sales tips. We do this every 2 weeks, and we try to do different ones that are really going to help you grow your customer business, look for some team members if that's what you want to do. So Mark's going to start with the sales tips.
All right, so the first sales tip I have is about self-improvement. And you really should work on what you can do to improve yourself. The best thing you can do to sell Avon products is to educate yourselves on your Avon products. So start thinking about, what am I doing? What kind of training am I taking? How am I getting some self-improvement and some new knowledge? Maybe you could look up a quick video. Great place to do that. Avon U.
Yep.
Even for seasoned representatives like us, I'm always finding something new on
There's
Avon
all kinds
U.
of tips in there that you forget about.
Yeah. So think about that. Do something every week to improve your product knowledge or improve your personal knowledge or in your business or in your sales business. The second thing I want to talk about is something we talk about all the time. all day, every day. You'll see it in our emails, you'll see it in our videos, but we want to talk about follow-up. How are your follow-up skills? And do you even do a follow-up? If you answer no, if you're not doing a follow-up, you are leaving money on the table.
So much money.
It is so important that you follow up with your customers, because they've got the book in their hand, or they've seen your email and they're thinking, oh, I should order that, and then they forget about it. But when you follow up and say, hey, did you see anything in the book you wanted to order, or did you see my email? Then you're going to get the order. So if you don't ask for it, you're not going to get it, and that's why follow-up is so important. Remember, you're not bugging them. You're providing great customer service. Think of it this way. This is a great analogy. When you go out to dinner, your server will come and bring you water, and then they come back and take your order, and then they come back and check on your water. Make sure to see if you need anything. Do you feel like you're being taken care of when they do that? What about if you go into a restaurant and you sit there for 10 minutes and nobody even comes by your table?
It's not great.
It's not great. So are you more bugged by the server who comes by all the time asking if you're okay or you need water, or are you more bugged by the fact that nobody comes by your table? See, so it's the same thing in the Avon business. It's that follow-up. Hey, how are you doing? Is there anything I can get you? Very important. And it will definitely increase your sales. Now, you don't have to follow up in person. You can call them on the phone, obviously. You can knock on the door, obviously, but you can also follow up with email and text messages. And we're going to talk a little bit about that in a minute. Very
effectively, too.
The other thing is, do you go the extra mile for your customers? And really going the extra mile is just about doing the basics in this business, getting a book in their hands every 2 weeks. If you've got a customer that orders once a month, once every 2 or 3 campaigns, as long as you keep getting that book in their hands, they're going to keep ordering from you. Do you give them samples with their orders? I tell you, we have.
Yep, it pays off.
We have reaped the benefits of sampling, haven't we?
Especially, I would say, over 3 years ago when LGH&H purchased Avon, we knew it was going to be different because we would be offering brand new products. The only way that we have converted so many customers to the new products is by sampling.
And, when you give them a sample, every time Laurie puts out samples, we get orders for the things she puts samples out on. So it's so important, and it really does work.
And sometimes, to be very fair and honest with you, it takes more than one time. So we will put out samples. Here we are coming up on a 1-year anniversary of FarmRX, but FarmRX is introducing a new product. So now it's an opportunity to get a sample of this new Bakuchiel cream in their hands, and maybe you pair it with one of the other. Now that I can't
the serum
find
or
it.
the eye cream.
No, I was going to say that we also have the cool greens. Or even the Green Goddess facial oil. So they're all in that line. The point is to continue to give them samples and change them up. And eventually they're going to think, maybe I should open this and use it. If you're following up, then you have an opportunity to ask them.
Well, here is another great tip. And, you think about it, but you don't do it all the time. Ask your customer for referrals. Always ask them for referrals. I read something somewhere that a sale is made on the 6th contact.
Yep.
Same with referrals. You have to ask about 6 times before somebody will actually say, yeah, actually, I do have a sister, a friend, a neighbor who asked me about Avon, and let me give you their contact information. You can reach out to them, or give me your contact information. I'll give it to them. Asking for referrals is one of the best ways to get new customers.
Well, because that person that you're servicing already knows, likes, and trusts you. So they're going to give your contact information to their friend or whoever it is that's wanting service. And they're going to have the same experience because that person will refer you and say, oh, they do a great job. They always give me books and samples. You want them to be your Avon representatives.
Yeah, instant credibility when somebody refers you as their Avon representative. And then the last thing I want to talk to you about, and Laurie's going to expand on this a little bit more, is setting a goal.
It's huge.
Do you have a goal for your Avon business? Do you know what you want to do with your Avon business next week, in the next 2 weeks, in the next month, in the next 6 months? It's really important to have a goal. It's like planning a vacation, right? A vacation is a goal. We want to go here for vacation. Well, you've set the goal. Now you got to sit down and break that goal out and make those plans. How are you going to get there? Where are you going to stay? All of those things. Do you need to buy tickets? It's just like in your Avon business. You need to set a goal, and then you need to set the steps along the path to that goal. So think about that, and think about what's the number one reason you're doing this. Why are you in the Avon business in the first place? And what do you hope to achieve?
Okay. Good intro into why are goals such a big deal? Well, if you don't have a goal, then you're probably doing this as a hobby. And many people want to do it as a hobby, and that's okay. But if you want to do more with it, you really need to know why you're doing this. If you don't have a reason why you're selling Avon, then it really is just a hobby, which is like, a hobby could be like fishing, gardening, golfing. You like to do those things, but you're not trying to make money by doing them. So when you can say without hesitation what your why, might hear people talking like that, or what your goal is, you are more likely to achieve it. Our goal, and I have no problem sharing it, is so that we can help Mark retire from his full-time job and be retired. So ask yourself, why is this goal important to me? My why, or my goal, is to pay off our debt. So I'm telling you what mine is. My why is to pay off our debt so my husband Mark can retire from his career job. So as you can see, this is what we call a big, hairy goal. We have been working on this goal for several years and are getting closer to it every year. Your goal could be something like taking your family on a vacation to somewhere you've never been before, like Disneyland, New York, Florida, or maybe somewhere historical like Gettysburg, or to the Smithsonian Museum or the Black Hills. There are so many amazing places to travel right here in the United States. So you want to really give it some thought. How do you make a goal like this? Well, one, choose a destination if it's a trip kind of a goal. Do some research on how you're going to get there. Like Mark said, will it be by plane or will it be a road trip? How much does a hotel cost per night? Well, you know, this is not the olden days. We used to have to pick up the telephone, dial it, and get the information. We have all of that right at our fingertips with this device. We can literally just search on a computer or on our cell phone and find out how much is a hotel, how much is airfare. That's going to help us really decide how much will food be. How about souvenirs if you're bringing your children? If you're flying, how much is the airfare? Maybe you want to pay off your debt. Maybe that's your goal. Figure out what credit cards have the highest interest and the smallest balances and pay them off first. Keep going till you have them all paid off. When you choose a goal, the best way to achieve it is to write it down, then share it with us. Break it down. We'll help you to break it down into action steps that you can do every day to get closer and closer to the goal. Choose an accountability partner who will help remind you on the days when you don't want to do the work, why you are doing the work towards your goal. I have a big sticker on my wall in front of my computer that says, I embrace the suck. You heard me right. Because there are days, and in every industry and every business, there will be pieces of the business that you don't want to do. For me, I know you're going to find this one hard, but sometimes I don't want to go do deliveries. And it's not that I don't like people. I absolutely love people. I like visiting with people, but there are just days I just don't want to do it. Maybe there's a day I don't want to do follow-ups. That's a hard one, but I'll tell you what, that is the big money piece. So the things that are hard about the business, it might even be for you, oh, I need to go take samples and books to people. Whatever it is, those are the things that you just have to tell yourself, I'm going to embrace it and do it, because that's what's going to get you more customers, more money, and people will really, when they see that you're consistent. That's the other word we use a lot, is consistency. That pays off when goal setting. So set a goal. If you want to send it to us privately, we sent out a special invitation to a few select representatives on our team. And if you're one of those representatives and you want to join us in our special coaching group, just let us know. And anybody else that wants help with goal setting, please reach out to us and we would love to help you. Now we're going to talk about some of the tools that we use in our business.
So we talked about follow-up a little bit, and I want to share with you some of the tools we use. Now I'm going to share with you first and foremost the ones that don't cost you a dime.
Free.
We will talk about some that do cost little money, but we feel the cost is more than offset by the amount of time and effort we save using those products.
But when you're starting out, free 90 free is the best.
Right. And we learned that too, the hard way in some cases. So one of the most important things you can do for follow-up is emails, and it can be a daunting task when you have a number of customers like we do. Even if you only have 10 customers, making sure that you're staying in touch with those customers can be a difficult task. We use a product called Mailchimp. Now, as I talk about all these, I'm not going to give you a whole lot of details. If you want to get more details, you want to get more involved with these products, talk to Lori about joining our coaching group, or reach out to us individually and we can share some of more details with you. Mailchimp, though, is a product that is used by hundreds of thousands of companies across the globe for email marketing. I'll bet you got a couple emails today from marketing emails from whoever, and I'll bet you those emails came from Mailchimp. Mailchimp is widely used and it's free.
Yeah, it's great.
You can have up to 2,000 contacts, so 2,000 customers in Mailchimp, and send up to 12,000 emails a month for free.
And you might think, wow, but the more you grow your business and the bigger it gets, it'll be surprising how many emails you actually start to send when you have this tool.
For a while, we were hovering right around that maximum number of customers and are afraid we were going to have to start paying for Mailchimp. But we were able to pare it down to folks that were actually responding to us, and now we're back under that 2,000. What you can use Mailchimp for is, instead of writing the same email over and over and over again to all your different customers, you can compose the email, and then you can say, send this email to these customers. You can organize your customers in groups and segments, which makes it really easy to target them. We have a group for our brand new representatives that haven't placed an order yet called Pending, so we send certain emails to them. We have a group for you, our Avon representatives who are active, and we use that group to send them emails through Mailchimp.
So it's really handy because you can group them how you want to group them.
The nice thing about Mailchimp is it gets you in compliance with all the rules and regulations for marketing emails.
You're not being spammy.
You're not being spammy, and your customers have that link at the bottom where they can say, unsubscribe, stop emailing.
And trust me, you don't want to have anybody, a while ago when I was newer and before we had this tool, a couple of people turned me into their internet service providers as spam. And so then it blocked me. They weren't getting my information. And a few of them complained, well, hey, I don't get your emails anymore. And I said, well, someone blocked me as spam. That's when we found Mailchimp and decided it was going to be worth our while to look more professional. And it's easier. We compose one email, say who we're going to send it to, click, schedule it if we want to schedule it out. That's an opportunity too. Yeah.
What's nice about scheduling too is you can look at your stats on Mailchimp and see what time of day are people looking at your email, and then you can focus your emails to arrive at those times, so you can see what times your customers are most active
and if they're opening them or not. That's also the great thing too. You can see how many people are opening. So that's Mailchimp. I want to talk to you about a text program. But before I talk about the one we use, which is paid, I want to tell you about one that's free. If you go to Google and you look up Google Voice, that's a free program that you can use on your PC, on your tablet, or on your phone that allows you to send group text messages. You will have to set up a phone number. It'll be a separate number from your actual cell phone number, but you can have all of the text messages that come back with, responses, or if somebody calls that, you can have that all come to your phone. But Google Voice is we started out with Google Voice,
You can set up your customers. You can write up one text message and say, send it to all of these customers. It's a great free texting service, but it is a little bit limited, which is why we are using a program called Project Broadcast.
We love this tool.
What I like about Project Broadcast and MailChimp is that in both of those programs, you could set up what we call a drip campaign. So like, for instance, if we've got a prospective Avon representative, we have a drip campaign set up and we put them into that drip campaign. And every so often, they're going to get a little reminder that they were interested in the Avon opportunity and give them an opportunity to sign up. We also use Project Broadcast, just like MailChimp, to send text messages to our customers. So our customers get a text message when the campaign opens with a picture of the brochure saying, hey, campaign 6 has just started. Here's the link if you want to start shopping. They also get a text message towards the end of the campaign when Laurie's about to put in our order and saying, hey, I'm going to put my order in. Did you need anything? Remember we talked about follow-up and asking them for that order?
That's one of the
what we
ways
use
that we
Project
follow up.
Broadcast for. Another program we use is called Shuffle, and I want to really kind of show you Shuffle just really quickly. So I'm going to share my screen and go to Shuffle. So this is Shuffle.
I love this tool.
We currently have 3 cards set up. I don't use this one much, but this is our, we call it the Mark and Laurie card, and this is our brochure card. So I'm going to show you the brochure card. So if we send this to somebody, this is what they're going to get. They're going to get a text message on their phone that looks like this. Let me move this up a little bit in the screen. You can see that it's got a picture of the brochure. It's got all of our social links here on the side. It says who we are, talks a little bit about campaign 6 and what's going on. It's got some product images, and I won't click on them, but if you click on these product images, it will take you to that product in our online store. Scroll down a little further and there's some more links. There's a Shop Now link, which takes them to our online store, a Sign Up to Sell Avon link, visit our website, which takes them to our blog post site, join our mailing list. This is actually, they can click on this, fill out the form and get into MailChimp to get on our mailing list. And then they can click on this one to request a digital Avon book from us. And at the bottom, there's a little video on becoming an Avon representative. So you can see Shuffle's a great thing. Now, how would you use Shuffle? I think if you're prospecting for customers, a great way to use Shuffle, I'm going to shut down the share here. If you're prospecting for customers, a great way to use Shuffle is, think about standing in the grocery line and you start talking to the person in front of you. You could say, hey, I'm trying this new service. If you put, and you would open up your Shuffle card to where they put in their phone number, put in your phone number and tell me if you get this card from me. And boom, you'll send them your Shuffle card with your Avon book, with all those promotional videos and the links to all your products.
I want to share. I'm going to show you right on my phone. I opened up the Shuffle card. This is also what we share to our customer. This is campaign 6. I know it's not great on the screen, but it says thank you and for ordering. And I just put a little note in there and tell them how much we appreciate their online order or even an in-person order, especially though if they order from our online store. As soon as I see it in Avon, then they get this little digital thank you card from us, and it lets them know that, oh, hey, I remind them that their order will be on its way. So it's a really nice digital way to thank them.
Yep, and it's a great way to prospect. If you don't have a book with you and you talk to somebody who wants a book, you can send them your Shuffle card and they'll have all your contact information. They'll have a digital copy of the book and a link where they can go and shop from you.
It's really a digital business card on steroids because like you saw ours, it has the ability to add a video from Avon about our opportunity. They can see all kinds of great information and even shop from that because it's going to take them right to our online store.
And I think Shuffle is a paid service too.
It is. We pay a monthly fee for it. I don't even know what it is now. I don't want to quote your price because I don't know if the price has gone up or not.
But if you're interested in Shuffle, we'll send you our link and we can both get a little bit of freebies from you signing up with our link.
Okay.
All right, now I'm gonna turn it over to Lori. She's gonna talk about a couple more sales tools.
This tool I wasn't sure about and didn't know if I want to do it, but it's called Campaign Mailer. And in the beginning, I was spending 8 to 12 hours a campaign. So that might not sound like a lot, but in my car driving, so there's my time, my gas, plus when you get the book, putting a sticker on the back. So there's ink, there's stickers. It was hours and hours and hours of time. And I was putting out about 250 to 300 books every 2 weeks. So now we use Campaign Mailer. I just got one and I didn't unwrap it. This is how it comes. This is the front. Here's the back with our label. You can see at the top, it's got our information, campaign 7, the dates, free shipping on a $60 order, our online store, and our blog, beauty blog website. And I send one to myself. That way I know exactly when they're dropping in our customers' mailboxes. I don't need to do that, but that's just one extra way to know, oh, hey, I usually bring it in and say, guess what? These have dropped in the customers' mailboxes all across the country. Because as Mark and I have done shows and prospected for new customer business at different big shows here in Utah, we have customers in California. We have, if you have relatives, you might have relatives in other cities that want to support you in your Avon business. This is a really great way to send them a book. And guess what? It is cheaper than using good old US mail. This does not come from Avon. This is an Avon independent representative that owns Campaign Mailer. But if you're interested, can you go to the site? You know, do you have that up?
Yes, I can.
We can look and we'll tell you what the price per book is.
My thing to go
The
to.
really great thing about it is if you're newer and you only have, let's say you have 10 customers, it's not going to break the bank to use this tool because it's affordable. It really is. And it saves you so much on ink on and stickers and time. That was the bigger thing. It has saved me hours and hours of time and not having to drive all over the valley, not be attacked by dogs, because that's happened to me too, or fall on ice in the winter. So
There it is.
it's just really been a big game changer. That's my email.
Here, put in the password.
It's yours. There you go. Hopefully that's right.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're in here. If you go to pricing at the top. All right, so if you mail 1 to 9 brochures, it's $1.89 each. You can see there's a price break. We mail somewhere between 50 to 100 books every 2 weeks. So that makes them $1.59 each. During the Christmas holidays, we mail more because we have what we call seasonal customers that buy only once or twice a year. And so we'll add them to the list during the fourth quarter. You can add flyers. I don't recommend doing it because it gets really pretty.
You can add samples.
You can add samples, but it gets really pricey. So it's just up to you. If you only have a few customers, it's not going to be that much, but it really is a time saver. And that's why I wanted to show you how they come to you, because they do a really good job. And that way the book isn't all tore up when your customer gets it.
So yes, that costs a little bit more than just buying books and passing them out. But even if you have 20 customers close to your house, that doesn't really take that long. You still will save
Well, you have to
time
get in and out of your car.
emailing those, mailing those. And that's a great way for you to stay consistent too.
Yes.
Because it's easy to sit down and send out those brochures every 2 weeks.
Plus, we didn't show you in that app, but when you're in there, there's a report. So it's called order history. You can click on it and it will show you every single person and what campaign you mailed them a brochure. And it doesn't happen automatically. You have to initiate it. So on Mondays, for instance, every other Monday, I'm sending I'm getting ready to do a catalog order for the next catalog. So I really do love it. The next tool that we use is called Multibrain. It's a social media posting tool. We love this tool. I use the heck out of it. Canva is a free tool. I'm not going to talk about Canva, but Canva is attached to Multibrain's platform. And what Multibrain is it allows you to post to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, all of those social media platforms. There are some pre-made posts in there. But what we do is, for instance, we will grab, you can go to Avon, Avon USA, and you can grab all kinds of great graphics. You can even grab these graphics right from your very own online store and save them to your computer. So they're beautiful graphics. I don't have to recreate the wheel. When we first started this, we had to create our own and they were not so great. But what else we do is I take photos on my phone by a cabinet or a dark background, and people want to see that you really use some of the products. So I take my own photos on my phone and I post them and tell a little bit about them on the Multibrain platform. And it's great because it's a calendar posting service where you say, I want to post, I post one time a day about Avon. And so I go in there and I set it up. It's scheduled. I do it for a week, bam, done. I spend 20, 30 minutes a week and I've got a week's worth of posts that are posted, sometimes even motivational content, all kinds of things in that platform. I don't know the price of that one either. Everybody's raised their prices.
But it's a subscription service.
It is
so
a
much a month,
subscription.
and then you can use it all you want.
Right. And you can use it for personal, for business. It's just a really great tool. And then the other thing, this will set you apart from other Avon representatives and other people in direct sales businesses. I'm going to give you 2 tips. If you can't afford to do this, I would say I'll give you all my tips. My tips are go to Michael's craft store if there's a Michael's by you, or go online. They have it's kind of like Target, like $1 or $2 aisle by the checkouts. I've found all kinds of really cute thank you cards that are blank inside, even Walmart. Handwrite thank you cards to your customers when they order. I guarantee you people will be blown away. They don't receive a lot of happy mail. We all get bills and things we don't want and junk mail, but they don't get thank you cards a lot. What Mark and I use is a service called Pixingo. And it is here in Utah. We send a postcard. And again, whatever the campaign we're on, we're going to be on this one. So Mark's going to take this front cover, and what I showed you on my phone that said thank you, we use the same thing. So it's a postcard. If you'd like to go there, yeah, Mark, that would be great. And we mail it and say, there's a pre-written text and it just fills in the person's name. Hi, thank you, Jane, for your order. We appreciate your business very much. And we do a little drawing once a month for our customers who order online. So everyone that gets that postcard knows that they're automatically entered into our drawing, and they really do love getting the postcard. I've had lots of people, they're just thrilled because it's positive, awesome mail. He's going to show you. So right here.
Here's our thank you card.
Go ahead and click on it. So on the back, it just has, you're not going to be able to make it bigger, I don't think. Maybe that will make it a little bigger. So we send this out to all of our customers and they really do enjoy getting it. There's the front and then there's the back, where you can see. So you don't have to be this lengthy, but if you handwrite one to start out with, again, everything is all about follow-up and consistency. And our customers absolutely do love this. We know it, and we've continued to do it because it's also a way to continue to market to your customer. It reminds them that they are important to us. They're very important, and we tell them all the time. They're super important because I'm so proud to say that we were #1 in the state of Utah for personal sales volume. And I know that it made a difference in, especially last year. I didn't even know that I was in the top 10. We were number 2 in the state of Utah for a personal sales increase. So the point that I'm making though is because we go above and beyond what most people do. Most people, when you go to the grocery store, to Walmart or somewhere, do you get a thank you card in the mail? Nope. The only people I see sending stuff out in the mail besides us are real estate agents.
Hey, when you order from Amazon, do you get a thank you card?
No.
But you get more marketing emails, don't you?
You do. So those are the tools that we use and love. And if you want more information about them, we'd be happy to share with you how to get signed up. And we also, one tool that we didn't mention, but we use it for payment is Square. And if there is, you pay a percentage, but if you don't have Square and you would like to use it, let us know and we can get
processing.
Yeah, free processing for a while and for both of us. So we'd be happy to share that with you.
I want to tell you, though, we love our customers and we were loving them today because we got our flight confirmations for Hawaii today.
Yeah, so they're the reason that we get to go. All right. I'm doing something a little bit different. I used our book Unstoppable the last few meetings, but I found something, a little piece of motivation. I know you keep hearing us talk about consistency and follow up. I follow Ray Higdon Group. I post in Team Superstars about Ray Higdon and some of the offers that he has. And I am being coached in Ray Higdon's Inner Circle group to be a $100,000 team leader. That's the goal. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit on Valentine's Day. This is what Ray Higdon, his #1 secret to the life you want, but you won't do it. Here's what it is. It's consistency. And I'm not just going to tell you the word, I'm going to tell you what's behind it. Because consistency, not just marketing, prospecting, follow-up, it's being consistently aware of your emotions. Thinking, what? Really? And your thoughts and your intentions. You see, your emotions control so much of your life and what you do. When you set real positive intentions, you really want to set some good ones. Here's an example. Let's say that one of your goals is to drink more water every day. I'm using myself as the example because I'm trying to up my water intake, and in the winter it's hard for me. So if you want better water to drink and you want to drink more water, then you want to intentionally bless your water every day before you drink it. So I've been drinking this kind of water today, and when I picked this bottle up this morning, I intentionally said, I'm going to get my water in. Still not there, the night's not over. But I do really work hard towards whatever I intentionally set. Your goal could be something else, but consistently showing up every single day, even when you don't feel like it. Even when you don't want to drink the water, drink the water. Even when you don't want to follow up with that customer, follow up. Consistency is one of the biggest keys to your success. Doesn't matter how good you are in the beginning, it matters that you show up and you do the work. There are people that can absolutely outdo us because they consistently show up and they follow up more than we do. And shout out to Stacy Warren because you beat us in campaign 6 for sales.
What's up with that?
So, woohoo, girlfriend. And that's consistency and follow up. So that is what I have for you. Our next team meeting is March 8th at 6:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So we're going to say goodbye. So everyone stay on the line, and then we will open it up for questions.
All right, everybody, thanks for watching your replay. Let us know you were here, and we will talk to you soon.